Okay, so I am a little bit nervous for this video, but regardless, let's get into it. So today I want to talk to you about why I'm deciding to comb out my locks. Before you freak out, I'm not combing out all of my locks, just my locks along the perimeter of my hair, and possibly some at the back here, but I haven't decided yet. First, I want to show you a lip combo that I've been loving. My lips are not done yet, but I have Chestnut by MAC, I have Merit Beauty Signature Lip and Slip, and Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow. Then I'm gonna do Slip. I love this lipstick, it's so pretty. It's the perfect nude for dark skin. And I do have a link in the description box if you're interested. And then Gloss Bomb on top. I think it's so pretty. So I want to start this video off by saying that postpartum hair loss with locks can be a shock, especially if you're experiencing it for the first time. With my first set of locks, I was going through a postpartum hair loss for the first time, and it was a huge shock seeing my locks thin. This time around, I've had a lot more breakage, I think because my locks are smaller compared to my first set because I had thicker locks. So I'm gonna insert some clips of what my hair looked like 6 months postpartum. I think that was the worst period of time with postpartum hair loss, right at 6 months, and then it slowly starts to recover from there. So now I'm gonna show you what my hair looks like. I have this wrap on. I was just in the pool, so I just rinsed out my hair. I'm gonna apply some oils as well. I'm using the Mielle Organics Rosemary and Mint. Apply that to my scalp, along my hairline, the rest in my fingertips, and then just massage. Okay. I'm gonna get up close and personal and show you my hairline. So I'm about 2 weeks away from my retie. My retie is end of June, that'll be 7 weeks. So let me just show you what's going on here. So I did already comb out a few. These four, I'm gonna show you how I do that in another video. But you can see like all of this extra hair. There was a lock here, I combed it out. And also on the side, there is a lock here, but I combed it out and twisted it. And I might comb out this one, I don't know yet. And then I combed out this one right here and twisted it. And then this one I'm gonna comb out. I had to cut it because of postpartum. And you can just see all this extra hair that has nowhere to go. Because now I only have 4 locks up here and all this hair around it. This one was also affected by postpartum. You can see the bulge right there, but I might leave it because it's so long, but we'll see. So now that you've seen what my hairline looks like and the effects of postpartum hair loss, the reason why I'm going to be combing out my locks is so that I can reinstall smaller locks in this perimeter area. So my locks were already installed after when I was going through postpartum hair loss. So basically after I had my second baby, my hairline just completely shifted. Like my parts looked a lot different earlier on in my journey. After postpartum, it just totally changed how my hairline looks. And even as it's growing in, and I've been applying the rosemary oil, so it's growing in quite thick. It's just that there aren't enough locks to support the hair that's growing in. So these locks at the front are a lot bigger than the locks in the row behind it. So for some reason, these locks are just thicker. So what I'm gonna do, well, I'm not gonna do it. I recruited help from my mom, so she's gonna be fixing up my hairline for me at the end of the month. But basically, this lock is gonna be split in two, and she's gonna grab hair and she'll make it neat and stuff. But basically this is gonna be two that's gonna be 2, that's gonna be 2. And then all along my hairline, I'm gonna have a lot of locks added in just because there's just so much hair there and it has nowhere to go. So it looks messy really quickly. And when I was installing my locks, I wanted the same size parts throughout my entire head. And I'm fine with the rest of my head. I'm fine with my locks being the same size, but something about the front and the fact that these are thicker than the rest, it doesn't look right when I curl my hair or when I have my hair up, or I just feel like it doesn't flow nicely. And it's also not as flattering to my hairline. So I'm going to get much smaller locks installed in this front row going all the way down. So the perimeter of my hair, it's going to be totally different because I'm going to comb all these out and then my mom is going to reinstall smaller locks to that area. I already started combing out my locks. I haven't finished the process yet, obviously, but I wanted to show you what I've been using. I'm using this spray bottle first, and then I'm using just this conditioner that I had in my shower. I don't use this on my hair. This is for my kids' hair, but this is the OGX Argan Oil conditioner, and I just put a bunch of water so you can hear that. And then I'm using this edge brush. So it has obviously the brush side, then it has this comb side with a really fine tooth comb. Two of them already broke off because it's just plastic. It would be better to get something metal, but I think this will last me for what I need it for. I don't really use it for my edges at all. So if it breaks, it's fine. But I was just using this. I would spray the water, put the conditioner on, and just start from the bottom and carefully go up and comb it out. And it was honestly really, really easy. At first I started with a rat tail comb and using like the metal end, but that was way too big. So these really small teeth on this one work perfectly, and it just takes out the lock really, really easily. So that's what I'm doing, and I just left it twisted in like I showed you. And I'm just gonna leave it like that until I'm ready to do my retie. And once I do the majority of my retie, I'm gonna leave the front for my mom to do so she can fix up the front for me. Originally, I was gonna wait until after summer because I'm in and out of the pool and definitely gonna go to the beach. So I was worried about just having to deal with slippage of the entire summer, especially because I'm gonna be making brand new locks at the front. But then I was like, no, this is gonna bother me too much, just having these thick locks at the front. I don't like how it looks and it's just gonna bother me. And I can always just braid the front pieces when I'm swimming to keep them in longer, like braid and band kind of thing. So if any of you have dealt with postpartum hair loss, did you just cut off all your locks? Did you find another solution? Did you just cut them all the way down and just twist until you could interlock? Let me know, because this is something that it's not super popular. Like when you search it, not a lot of people are talking about postpartum hair loss with locks, and if they are, they're just showing them cutting off all their hair, which I totally understand. But I obviously didn't want to cut off all of my hair when the issue is only at the front for me. So this is the solution that I figured out, and I'm excited to show you how it goes. And I will be leaving those front locks to show you the process of combing them out. And I'm also going to be showing you my mom reinstalling the new smaller locks as well. In the meantime, I'll be wearing my headscarf to make me feel more put together. And in a few weeks, I'm going to be combing out the rest and getting them reinstalled. So I will be updating you on this whole process. Make sure to subscribe so you can stay updated on this whole postpartum hair loss journey with locks, and I will definitely be seeing you in my next one. Bye.